just when you think they're starting to turn it around, and, you know, I'm not saying they've been a good team, I'm just saying they've been less embarrassing, they just find a new way to make it just an embarrassment to wear this hat in public, or put on one of these jerseys, or just to tell somebody I'm an Angels fan at work. The Angels had one of the worst games I've ever seen last night, and we're going to talk about it all here in just a second, but first, a word from our sponsor. What is up, YouTube? It is your boy NMR Sports here, coming back at you with another MLB video, and we're going over another Angels rant today. Per usual, just status quo, staying with it. Before we do get into the video, I'd like to give a special thanks to Manscaped, one of our newest sponsors. Manscaped is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Their products are precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped's Performance Package, the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Join over 6 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer. 20% off and free shipping when you use code NMR at checkout. Check them out at the link in my description. And without further ado, let's get into the video and start talking about this embarrassing Angels loss. Okay, so this game was just an absolute defensive clinic on what not to do when it comes to defense. The Angels had the worst of it, but first let's go ahead over the Mariners' first inning gaff, whatever you want to call it, on this Luis Rengifo hit. You can see Julio Rodriguez goes up for the catch. He actually makes the catch, but Mitch Haniger runs into him, and the ball bounces out of Julio's glove and ends up going for a home run for Luis Rengifo early on in the game. Look at that. Just out of his glove. If Mitch Haniger doesn't touch him there, that is an out. And honestly, even if Julio drops the ball, it's probably a double. But since it hit off of his glove, it ends up going over the wall for a home run for Luis Rengifo to tie the game for the Angels. Okay, so the next one was actually kind of an umpiring thing where Julio Rodriguez here, you could see facing off against Shohei Ohtani. He gets into one here into right field, and it's really close, and it's initially called a home run on the field, but I'll move myself out of the way for this one. As you can see right over here, it just goes right of the foul pole. You can see that. It's pretty clear as day when it comes to the replay. Very clearly a foul ball. So, of course, they overturn it. They turn it to a foul ball. They ended up going to a review just to confirm it, but that's what ended up happening there. Okay, so here we find ourselves in the top of the 9th inning. Nothing has gone wrong yet, but just wait. Aaron Loup is on the mound. Terrible idea. Never a good time when Aaron Loup is on the mound in an Angels uniform. Any other uniform he's fine, but not in an Angels uniform. So here he comes. There's a runner on first with one out. Sam Haggerty had a one-out single to get on first base, and now Carlos Santana is pinch hitting here. And just wait and see the sequence. So first pitch in the dirt, Max Stassi throws it, goes out of play into center field. Sam Haggerty had no intentions on leaving first base, but because Max Stassi throws it, it gets into second. Next pitch, Sam Haggerty goes to third base, but what's really important there, let's go back to it. What's really important on that second pitch, look at the umpire. Strike. Did we see that? One more time. Strike. Right there. Right there. Strike. Okay, so it's a 1-1 count, according to the umpire. Strike one. So Sam Haggerty gets to third. Shouldn't be there. He should have still been on first base in that situation. Next pitch. Strike. One more time. One more time. Strike. You can see his fist right there. Santana looking at it. Stassi framing it. Everybody knows. 2 strikes. So it is a 1-2 count now. Next pitch. Going to be ball 2. Almost hits him in the foot. That's a typical Aaron Loup pitch there. He loves to go inside there with cutters. And now all of a sudden, what the hell is this? The umpire. The umpire is shaking 3-1. 3-1. He says it's 3 balls and 1 strike. He just called 2 strikes, and now he says it's 3-1. Dude legitimately lost count. He literally admitted to it. The dude literally admitted to it after the game. He said, I messed that one up. He just lost count. You're a major league umpire. You have to count to 4. You have to count to 3. You have to count to 4. So then on a 2-2 count, as we've all seen, as we all bore witness to, 2-2 count, he walks on ball 3. Oh my God, it's unbelievable, man. Only this team. Okay, so now that we know how we got here, here's this. It's a viral clip. I'm sure you've already seen it, but Julio Rodriguez batting He's going to hit a line drive here. Line drive to Luis Rengifo. Hits off of him. Hits him like in the shoulder, in the arm, something like that. And the ball drops. So you have two options here, right? You could go for the double play, or you have Sam Haggerty breaking towards home. You could probably get him if you throw home. It's a tie ball game, so you want to get that runner. So Luis Rengifo decides to throw home, okay? Luis Rengifo throws home. Sam Haggerty is in no man's land. He is absolutely dead in the water. There is no shot this man is going to be safe. That is an automatic out. Then you'll have runners on first and second with 2 outs. What do? Max Stassi runs it back, but who's here? Who is here? There is nobody behind home plate. That's Max Stassi's mask. That's that little piece of red you see right there. But there is nobody behind home plate. Max Stassi, all you had to do is run him back. Run him back. Bases loaded and 1 out is at least a double play ball away from being out of it. This is an automatic run if you throw it right now. You need to be aware of your surroundings. You need to be aware that there's nobody behind you. Loop or Walsh should be breaking for the bag right now. You see Rengifo and Velasquez are breaking for third base right now. It's just an absolute clusterfuck of defenders. And of course he throws it there. Sam Haggerty's going to score on it, and the runner's going to be safe at third because Jose Rojas was still looking at home. Just an unbelievable defensive sequence. Let's watch it one more time. It gets more unreal the more you watch it. The more you watch it, the more unreal it gets. Like, how does this happen in Major League Baseball? How does this happen in Major League Baseball? I can't fathom it. I don't understand what I just saw. So next up, we got Ty France. Now, Ty France, couple things to know about him. Great baseball player. Great baseball player. Thank God he was an all-star. They almost stubbed him in the all-star game. But he's a first baseman. He's a very thick man. He is not a very fast man. He does not run fast. So that is the context you need for this next clip here. Let's roll it. 1-0 pitch to him. Beautiful. Tailor-made double play ball. Look at him. He's barely out of the batter's box. He is barely out of the batter's box. This man is halfway, not even halfway to second base. Easiest double play ball right here. You're out of the inning. That's it. Easiest double play ball. This is Andrew Velasquez, by the way, who plays Gold Glove caliber defense despite being one of the worst hitters in all of baseball. One of the best defensive shortstops in baseball. He makes insane plays on a regular basis. Almost never does he make mental mistakes. But what does he do right here? He throws it home. Max Stassi catches it. Plenty of time to tag out Dylan Moore here. No rush at all. And the ball pops out of his glove. And the ball just pops straight out of his glove. Like, why are you throwing that home in the first place? And then the ball pops out of his glove. You can't make this stuff up. So this is going to allow Julio Rodriguez to go all the way to third. Honestly, you probably could have scored on this play. And then you can see Ty France in about 35 seconds makes it to second base. So what could have been an inning-ending double play turns into whatever the hell that was. And then you see these fans reacting to it like I feel the exact same way. And then next up, Jesse Winker grounds out to the third baseman. Easy out at home plate. Easy out at home plate. Easy. All he has to do is field the ground ball, throw it home, he's gone. And then, of course, he stumbles and throws to first. Only the Angels, man. Only the Angels. Another easy play. So that's 3 plays in a row where they could have had an easy play at home plate or turned a double play, and they did none of that. So there you have it. Oops, all errors. Oops, all errors. This is the perfect meme for tonight, man. Every single time, bro. I don't ask for much. The season's already cooked. We're not, sitting here hoping for a playoff berth or anything. All I'm hoping to see is some good positive things to build on for next year, Some good catching from Max Stassi. Maybe Jose Rojas shows us something at third base instead of falling on his ass trying to field a ground ball. Maybe, Aaron Loop starts to improve since we have him signed for next year as well. Maybe Jared Walsh does something good. I'm just looking for little things here, man. Just grasping at straws, hoping to see a little bit of improvement that gives me a little bit of hope for this franchise in the future. And every single day, they just shit on their fan base. Like, it is... They just find new and exciting ways to disappoint us every single day, even when our expectations are at rock bottom right now. Our expectations are like 1 win a month, and they are still finding ways to embarrass us, man. It is so difficult to root for this team. They are so difficult to root for. The only player that's watchable on this team right now is Shohei Ohtani and a little bit Luis Rengifo. Those are the only two watchable players on this team right now. It's just a train wreck. It is an absolute, complete and utter train wreck, and I don't see any hope for this franchise in the future either. I just don't know what to do anymore, man. We'll post more of these rant videos the next time the Angels embarrass us extremely bad. It'll probably be tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe they throw at the hitter again, but all right. Well, that was my thoughts from that game. Angels played terrible. Just an awful game. The umpire forgot how to count to 4. Just so many things went wrong in that game, and it's basically every single game. Everything goes wrong for the Angels. So, what are you gonna do? Play better baseball next time. Hopefully, we're good in 20 years or so. We'll see. I don't really see the light at the end of the tunnel right now. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more daily MLB content. Don't forget to check out Manscaped at the link in my description. Use promo code NMR, receive 20% off and free shipping on your next order. And yeah, thanks again so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day.